What's up guys, Goomba of Goomba Studios bringing back to you another Titanfall 2 video, continuing on the almighty hype train that is continuing up Season 10, new legend, new everything. Apex Season 10 is gonna be off the freaking chains, blah, blah, blah. It's gonna be off the chains, gonna be fun, gonna be just insane. But enough about Apex Legends. We are here for Titanfall and Titanfall 2 only, so this is like the one mission that makes me feel like I can use wraith. You'll see why in a second if you don't already know.
Pilot, Major Anderson is here. Investigate this facility. I will meet you on the other side.
It's too quiet. We could be walking into an ambush.
Agreed.
Overseer requests all teams working on the arc analysis report to the General Marder's
Problems maintaining stability. I think we're ready for the next
I got a bad feeling about this.
The time disturbances in the area are
By decisively neutralizing the militia forces, Yes, pilot, may I help you?
What is this place?
The IMC has multiple scientific research facilities throughout the frontier. However, this particular one is unlike any known to the militia.
How so?
The large rings within the main campus are not an IMC technology. Its design is foreign, and its function is unknown. The genetic profile of Major Anderson. He may still be alive.
Not gonna lie, BT does get pretty cold with what he's about to say. Hands down, probably the best dialogue for the game. Par none, in my opinion, at least. Just savage.
BT, I found Anderson. He's, in the ceiling.
Objective complete. We have rendezvoused with Major Anderson.
It's cold, BT.
Correct. Anderson's current temperature is 17 degrees Celsius, below the threshold of human survival.
I mean, look, I understand BT is like a Titan and he's a machine and all that, but that was still straight ice cold.
Operation 217 now transfers to you. Congratulations on your field promotion, Pilot Cooper. The following is Anderson's mission briefing from Commander Sarah Briggs of the Militia SRS.
Major Anderson, 2 weeks ago we intercepted IMC comms. They found something on Typhon. A massive blast of energy was discharged at this location, creating time distortions. I want SRS on the ground to infiltrate the facility.
Roger that. I'll get some answers.
This wrist-mounted device we recovered during Operation Grizzly should protect you. We know the IMC have contracted Kuben Blisk and his mercenaries to protect something critical there, so watch your back. And Anderson, you know how much I love writing death reports, so don't go it alone. The SRS is a team.
Pilot, the data Major Anderson collected appears to be incomplete. We are duty-bound to uphold and fulfill Special Operation 217. Recommend we locate Anderson's wrist-mounted device before proceeding.
I also gotta say the dialogue option that's just popped up here, or, well, not this one, I'm getting ahead of myself. The next one where it's like, maybe next time just throw me. Foreshadowing of next couple missions. Love that line. Do have one complaint about it though, is if he had the suggestion, why would he say that's crazy whenever BT actually does it later? Like, dude, it was your suggestion in this mission, and that's like, I believe the next mission where we run into Richtofen.
Nice. Maybe next time you can throw me.
No.
And we get thrown, not just once, but twice. And we get thrown in the middle of an air battle, too. And speaking of air battle, the last video, if you guys noticed, I said there's like 2 more boss fights. Kind of a miscalculation on my part. I forgot that we have to later fight Valkyrie's then, Viper, which all in all is another good boss fight in this game.
Advanced cloaking package. Copy that. Laser meshes are online. Sending a team to investigate.
Attention. Security lockdown measures are being temporarily activated due to a minor security.
So there are going to be quite a couple of weird cuts. That's either because I died in a way I'm not really okay with seeing, just like a big major oops, or the main thing that I'm probably going to edit around is the loading screens. If you guys were here for the lore and all that, if you haven't already realized, not the place for it. This is just pure gameplay of a classic gym with all the hype in the world for, I mean, I can't stop thinking about how crazy it's gonna be. Freaking August 3rd, guys. It's gonna be to the walls, man.
Tests must be completed.
Pilot, a fragment of Anderson's damaged log may be relevant here. Activating log playback.
Anderson log 341. The IMC found something all right. It can fold space and time. It sure as hell didn't build it, but they're restoring it. Whatever they're planning, it's potentially catastrophic. Anderson out.
Interesting fact. Probably not a big deal, but something I've only just noticed during this playthrough on my channel is those, just how there's like weapons sprinkled throughout the different under rooms, and you have to use like the time travel ability to get in and out of those rooms, because some of them will be destroyed and on fire, like that room that we're about to run into. So you have to like drop down, switch it, and then find a way back up afterwards. With like the 97, the car, and then earlier Spitfire and the Tick. I don't know, I just really love this mission, especially now more than ever, just because I noticed that little fact. This game's just... I don't think they'll ever be able to outdo themselves.
Anderson's log 342. The fold weapons power source is called the Arc. Doesn't look like they've perfected the casing. This one's empty. The Arc must be somewhere else. Anderson out.
Arc prepped for delivery and en route to the test chamber.
Dr. Ehrenberg, log 11.4. Further research still leaves questions.
Spin up the outer rings. Test sequence will commence once the Arc is in place.
I've been thinking about my statement earlier. I think it's actually harder to find somebody who hasn't... No, it's easier to find somebody who hasn't played Titanfall 2 and doesn't know about this mission, because, I mean, I'm pretty sure this mission is just well known in the gaming community in general. Like, playing this game or not, some people are gonna know this mission.
Pilot, the rings at my location contain a large amount of residual energy. This was the Arc's final destination. Anderson's plan indicated a recon mission within close proximity to the center of the active rings.
And all the more reasons I'm actually glad I got this channel up and running, because I used to die at this part so many freaking times, it's not even funny. First time I do it on my channel, perfection, just perfection.
This damn thing was just a test. One of our own planets is next. They're going to hit Harmony, and they've moved up the timeline. I have to get this intel to Sarah.
Right there, pilot. I've located.
That was Major Anderson's final recording. Cooper, based on your recon of this facility, I may have a plan. Meet me outside.
The only thing I don't get about this area too is if that was the last recording spot for Major Anderson. Well, I mean that's just the rest of the core. I just don't get how some dude, like, even if you have the ability to time travel, how somebody gets stuck halfway in this the floor. I mean, we use the time traveling. Time traveling when we go in that area, there is no hole in the ground. He's like cemented into there. If you have a theory that could help me figure this out, please do, because I just don't, like, I don't know, like, was it just like a simple malfunction and all that? Like, if you do know, or at least have a theory, let me know in the comment section below. I'll check out all of them, and if anything, just help me figure out that mystery, because that was a mystery I've never known, even when I first played this game some odd years ago.
Located the controls to extend the bridge to the rigs. I've marked it on your HUD. It appears that whatever actions you took in the past caused the remaining automated security systems to be quite hostile towards us in the present.
Where'd it come from?
Excessive damage. Warning. Warning. Enemy Titan down. Uphold the mission. I have marked the bridge controls on your HUD. You will need to extend the bridge before the fold weapon testbed explodes.
The hell with the safety protocol. Initiate the test immediately. Copy that. Do not allow the intruder to reach the Ark under any circumstances.
Pilot mode engaged.
The Ark is overloading! Everyone evacuate now!
BT?
Well done, pilot. Scan complete. As Anderson discovered, the IMC intend to destroy the militia planet of Harmony using the full-scale version of this weapon. Pilot Cooper, our journey is far from over. We must get this data to the fleet.
This has been another video brought to you by Goomba Studios. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. I'm out.